So we welcome again to the stage another partner from the USAID. Please welcome Mary Kishafer for his special message for us.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the US government and USAID, I'm very happy to be here today and continue in the shared learnings that we started yesterday. It's really an honor to be part of a decade-long exploration of knowledge, of learning, and of sharing in pursuit of better health outcomes through the use of digital technologies. A decade is a long time. I think back to the types of tools and systems, the vision and ideas that probably many of us here had in the room of what we could do with digital technologies. And if I look at the world that we see today, I am actually in awe of how much progress we've made. Each year, as we struggle with our own bureaucracies and our challenges and the things that don't go right, it feels like we're not making a lot of progress. But when you step back and look at the long term, you can see the entire landscape has shifted, improved, and changed. USAID went through a stock taking of its own a few years ago and looked back at the types of investments that had been made through its programs and was determined that it could do better. So we developed a digital health strategy called the Digital Health Vision for Action that we launched for the entire agency, not just our health programming, but our humanitarian programming, nutrition programming, our innovation programming. And with that, we anchored it in 4 priorities. The first priority is to both understand and invest in the full enabling environment around digital health, not just to deploy services and applications, but rather to really take a holistic approach to how we both saw and invested in countries' ability to use digital tools. Secondly, we said that we wanted to invest in alignment with national digital health strategies. We saw that so many countries had developed them, and often they ended up sitting on shelves with donor partners, not paying attention and not trying to align, and we knew that that needed to change. So we made that the second priority. And within that, if a country is looking to strengthen that or redo or relaunch their national digital health strategy, that's a commitment we wanted to make as well. The third priority of the digital health vision is to support the development of enterprise architectures. When we looked back at the investments we made, we saw many fragmented, disjointed investments. And again, we knew we could do better. And so we wanted to make a strategic commitment to trying to ensure that the types of investments we made were sustainable and part of a larger enterprise building towards a stronger future. And finally, our fourth priority was to invest in global goods, both developing them and trying to get them used within our programs, so that the technology investments that we have been making over the last decade can be reused again and again and bring value across many different markets and countries. All 4 of these priorities actually align quite well with the GAPS framework. I was sort of reflecting on that as I sat here and thought about governance and architecture, the programs and standards. All of this is integral to USAID's own digital health strategy. And it's really exciting to see that deep alignment between the strategic intents of USAID and AHIN. One of the other things that Samantha Power, our administrator, has really been pushing for in the last 2 years is an increased amount of localization of our development efforts. And so if you think through the 4 priorities that we have in our strategy, all of those are about getting the local governments of the countries that we're working with into positions of both organization and execution to realize their own vision for a future for digital health. So with that, I want to continue USAID's commitment to partnering with networks and connecting them around the world, to creating useful global learnings and sharing them, and to create and strengthen trainings so that we all are speaking the same language and working to the same outcomes. With that, I wish you all a good meeting, and I'm so honored to be able to participate. Thank you.